What's good, everybody? It's your boy Strack Reacts, back with another reaction video. Today we got a highly recommended video. You see what I'm saying? We got how British police deal with non-violent criminals. You see what I'm saying? Because look, the area I'm living at, where I'm from, oh, the police gonna handle you up, right? You think the gangs is dangerous? It's ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? We finna get right into this video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. You see what I'm saying? So y'all miss no more bangers. Let's get right into the video.
Tonight on Crime Fighters, the dark side of the city.
He all in his face and everything. Look at that, bro.
I'm now arresting you under Section 5 of the Public Order Act. Do you understand? Yeah.
We starting off just, I see why I gotta pause it so soon. You are like Section 5. He all in your face like this. He's spitting all on your lip, all on your upper lip and everything. In the U.S., they would have been yoked you up. What you mean, bro? I'm not pausing it. I'ma wait. Wait a minute.
Don't swear at me again.
You're under arrest for Section 5 public order, mate.
Take the smile off your face, 'cause it's not funny.
She not playing. She not playing no games.
In 2002, Sheffield was among the worst 10 UK cities for street crime.
Didn't I tell y'all that?
Street robbery has been cut by 70%, and now it's one of the safest cities to live. Part of this success is down to a team of police officers who patrol nighttime hotspots, building closer bonds with the street community.
How much you have to steal then to get your money's worth?
Sheffield community safety officers Jim Mumby and Mark Wortley are on night patrol in the city centre. They're looking for a known drug addict they think is responsible for 2 recent street robberies.
We're looking for one male in particular, a white male, about 5'10". He's responsible for 2 robberies that occurred at the weekend. The descriptions are of the same male. It's occurred in the Shalesmoor area, where people that have been walking through have actually been robbed of their possessions. We're just in a general area search and to obviously have a look for the male.
They head to this outdoor soup kitchen to look for him.
Queuing up to get something to eat at the soup kitchen. It's a voluntary service where people come and provide either a hot cup of tea or a meal in some way, so they can obviously get some kind of nourishment. It's here for about 20 to 25 minutes, Monday to Saturday. They don't do it Sunday, so obviously it's a long day for them. Because what tends to happen on speaking to them is they'll last eat Saturday night, and the next time they may eat would possibly be the Monday night.
Oh man, that's crazy.
When did you last eat, Jamie?
They gotta fix that, bro.
Well, this morning.
Yeah, was that the Archer project that Norman feeds as well?
Yeah, I went to Archer project, yeah.
No problem.
Sausage and tomatoes, it went alright?
Yeah, okay. Yeah. What drugs are you on at the moment, Jamie?
Heroin and crack.
How much a day?
What?
Costing you?
Roughly, nah. It used to cost me up to 100 quid a day.
Wow.
Like, I've got
there go that
down
quid
to
word.
about
What do you mean? What type of... Hold on, bro. This is the cops. These are the police speaking to you. The police. Not your best friend. What type of drugs are you on? What do you... Wait, what? Man, the minute you crack, they can't wait to take you in. Look, he's speaking it. Look, this is the thug they was talking about. Like they're having a whole mature conversation right here. Wait a minute, I'm starting not to even think he not drunk. What do you mean he's drunk? He don't look like he under the influence. My man is here to hear with him. You see what I'm saying? He is chatting a little bit, talking about saying I'm on this, I'm on that. Why would you tell him that? You see, I'm gonna try not to pause a lot this video, but you see what I said? UK used to be one of the ones. You see, it had me thinking I was a little crazy. But now it's good, you see what I'm saying? I'm taking a visit. But before, forget about it.
You used to get your money then to pay for that, Jamie?
Well, I used to like shoplift and odd commercial burglary, weren't it? So
that's right, yeah. You're begging it all to get any of your money, Jamie?
No, I ain't got patience to do that sort of thing.
No, it takes a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Thanks for your time, Jamie. I'll let you eat your soup before it goes.
What do you mean, thanks for your time?
Thank you. How are you, Tony?
What's the laws out there for
You're currently staying at a flat, aren't you, near London Road?
How do you know that?
Because I'm a police officer, I'm meant to know everything, aren't I? Yeah? You're just on alcohol though, aren't you, at the moment?
I'm an alcoholic, yeah. I'm trying to recover.
Right, no problem. How much are you drinking a day?
As much as I can get.
Right. And what kind of drink?
What? What's the laws out there, bro?
White shite. You know, white lightning.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
If it wasn't for your friend then giving you the flat, where would you be?
Probably be on end of a rope.
Right. Obviously that's not good.
What?
I am a suicide risk.
Right. Have you slept on streets much?
Got 2-3 years.
Yeah. You're going to get your last sandwich before they pack up and hot drink?
Thanks a lot.
No problem. See you later.
They've just given me a quilt.
I kind of feel bad for him, bro.
To wrap myself up in tonight.
Will that make a big difference?
That's not okay,
It will make
man.
a hell of a lot of difference. Yeah, it means I'm not going to freeze my knackers off tonight.
We can gain information about...
How's the drug laws out there? Somebody in the comments, please.
They'll give us information about all the people who are committing crime. If we're talking about the homeless population and the beggars, they're certainly victims as well. And by understanding the issues that affect them, we're able to deal more effectively with the problems that face the community.
We met a couple of weeks ago, didn't we, Colin?
Yeah, we did.
More when you'd had a bit too much to drink and
a bit inebriated.
Yes.
If you'd like to put it the wise.
Yeah, and we were. So well, you were out last Tuesday, weren't you? We came to fetch it early because Arsenal game. We got it sorted.
Oh yeah, what you're a big fella that come in flat, aren't you?
Yeah.
He couldn't get his head through the door. He couldn't get his head through the door with that smoke.
He just seems so genuinely happy. He seems like a genuinely, nice guy. Now, I don't know if it's because, he feeling a little tipsy, but the police are having a good time with him. He's having a good time with them. He's laughing, he's making jokes. They're laughing, they're making jokes. I see nothing wrong. They're treating him like a regular man. Everybody has their ups and downs. Everybody has their battles, their cycles. Everybody goes through things. You see what I'm saying? So you can't really, the first impression is everything. You can't just come up to them when you get a call. Hey, come here. They try to grab them and everything and throw them in a car without even an explanation. We got a call about you. We your issue. Wait a minute. You see what I'm saying? They actually came and looked at the situation and seen, okay, well, he's not a threat. Let's speak to him. He's openly talking about his situations and what he's going through in his addiction. This man right here has probably faced some traumatizing things in life. You see what I'm saying?
So what are you up in court for?
Drunken disorderly. And
it's part of the you don't know if you got anybody to talk to.
He did try and pinch a bottle of port. But that's because of his condition. He likes to drink, does Colin?
What do you normally drink, Colin?
Anything.
How useful is it to have these kind of soup kitchens?
These places are godsend because if it were for people like this, we'd have nothing.
Is this the first meal you've had today?
Yes, it is. It's first meal is had in 3 days.
My boy gets
We
sick,
eat our
his nose
skips
running.
at about 4 o'clock in the morning. We eat old sandwiches and stuff like that. Of course we do. We eat stale bread, we eat everything.
We go to Netto's though, don't we, for shopping?
We do go to Netto's when we get paid, but at the end of the day I'm a survivor. Look at this, look. I've got a king-size duvet today of a Christian, God-fearing people.
The officers then see a young man matching the description of
UK
the wanted
is, but I
street
wouldn't
runner.
just show all my food out in front of all the other
Sorry to
homeless
be a pain.
people.
We didn't know you were coming, but obviously now you've come, we can't just ignore it. You're still on heroin?
No, I'm on methadone.
You're on methadone. How much a day, Tony?
70 mil a day.
Roger, could you print him out, please, and then just tell me about any tattoos that we can see? Just show us that one on your right forearm, Tony.
You can't really see it, so I'll show you. I'll show you both, like, you can't really see it.
And a lot of you guys told me they don't carry guns on them unless needed. They call for it.
Lovely, thank you. Thank you.
I don't. What's that on the side of his thing in the front?
There's someone doing robberies. You've come and you match description. We've just both said that, but we've got a name for him, and we know it's not you now. So you're not even in the frame.
Yeah, I'll tell you straight.
Shalesmoor lies on the edge of the city. Made up of high-rise flats and industrial buildings, it's Sheffield's unofficial red light district. Over 200 women are known to be working these streets.
Oh, man.
A lot of the residents are subjected to abuse. In worst cases, they're even subjected to assault. sometimes violent assault. Many of the prostitutes use drugs, and there are signs of that everywhere, including needles left lying about. We found that 80% or even more of the women we actually deal with are addicted to either heroin or crack cocaine.
Oh my gosh.
And therefore, to feed that addiction, they go into the streets to earn the cash to pay for their next fix. And it's a vicious cycle which the majority of these women find it very difficult to get out of.
PC Wortley joins Community Officer Jeremy Spencer on a night sweep of the area in an unmarked vehicle.
You gonna wait in the house or nothing?
I can spend all day driving around in a police car, moving people on, but an hour later those people will be back. So sometimes it needs myself, my colleagues to go out, arrest them, get them to court, get bail conditions so they can't come in this area, to relieve the community for short periods of time. We're hoping to be using the antisocial behavioural orders on the prostitutes. We're going to be using those powers in conjunction with help for the girls, because the roots of their problems is drug addiction. But the ones who refuse to take the help will have to be dealt with more sternly, and if they just keep committing the offence, then they'll be arrested and we'll be applying for antisocial behavioural orders. There's a pickup just going on ahead of us, so we're going to deal with that.
What do you mean a pickup? Like somebody finna pick her up?
Delta 36. I'd like this vehicle stopping.
Or is she finna pick something up?
Come on, mate.
On them, look, pull up right behind them.
Stay there a minute, love.
You ain't got nowhere. She didn't
tonight, driving round earlier. Would it come as a surprise to you that she's a prostitute? What had you discussed, negotiated?
She wasn't even aware that they pulled up. Like, they pulled up all crazy, all diagonal, and she just...
Sex for a tenner.
Oh,
Pardon?
low job for a tenner.
Low job for a tenner, right. Must tell you at this stage that I'm arresting you for curb crawling. You don't have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which will later on in court.
When we lost
control. Telling him silently. That had me even more scared.
Just come and sit in police car a minute, Leanne. It's clear that the two don't know each other, and we suspect that he's been curb crawling and she's been soliciting for prostitution. They'll both go to the charge office where they'll be dealt with for the offence. This lady will be charged, and this male may be eligible for a caution. That's all dependent upon his previous convictions and whether he's in a position to confess to the offence. If he denies the offence, we'll simply charge him and send him to court. There are powers that we can use now to get the court to disqualify curb crawlers from driving. If that's the case, we'll apply for it.
Would you like to speak with the solicitor at this moment in time? No? Well, what time do you have methadone?
Like she'd been punching bricks.
What's going to happen now is he's been arrested for curb crawling. He admitted that he picked the young lady up, negotiated a price for a sexual act,
was getting down.
which obviously completes the offence of curb crawling. He's been arrested, be booked in, and be checked on our computer. Depending on what his background is, he'll be given an interview, and if the custody sergeant is willing, he may receive a verbal caution if he's got no previous convictions at all.
The man receives a verbal warning, whilst the prostitute is later fined £40.
Man receives a verbal warning. Don't no police just pull up on you in my town. In my side of town, to just give you a verbal warning.
No shortage of women working the streets offering their bodies for as little as £10.
It'd be about 2 or 3 patrol cars just for a little traffic stop.
Will stand in the red light area. They'll obviously stand by the road because the majority of their custom is males in motor vehicles. They'll stand at specific points and junctions where vehicles can turn off and stop. Down at the bottom there's a young lady stood alone. It's now 10:15 at night.
She don't even know somebody
walking. Bus stop there. She's shouting down the road to another female who's stood a bit further down the road. It doesn't appear to me that they're having the normal sort of conversation that two people would, because you'd come together and talk to one another. She's looking at passing vehicles. The lone male drivers in them are sort of giving us the grounds to suspect that she's loitering for prostitution at the moment.
Why is it legal in Liverpool to do it in one place but not here?
It's not legal. Okay?
What? What is she
I'm
talking
arresting
about?
you for loitering for the purposes of prostitution. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I want to see a doctor.
Do you understand? Yeah, you can see a doctor. I'm
arrested, you might as well go on.
I'm sorry. She's going to the charge office.
What did she say?
Loitering.
Something. She called the person's name. Talking about, I'm arrested.
Well, take me for loitering too.
You're not loitering, are you?
Well, what? Hang on.
Hang on, what?
Do you speak English?
I speak perfectly good English.
Right then. Well, what the fuck? Loitering.
Stop swearing,
for
or you'll be arrested.
All right then. Well, arrest me. Go on. Arrest me. I'm not bothered.
Arrest you for what?
For whatever you want to. What you've done here for. Do me for the same.
You're not loitering.
I'm not loitering.
No.
All right then, well I'll stand here on the corner now, shall I?
Right, then you'll get a caution because you're not a common prostitute.
Right, well I will be then. Hang on. No, fuck off. You've been arrested for what?
Right, I told you to stop. I told you to stop.
You told me to stop fucking.
I told you to stop
all in your
swearing.
face,
You
bro.
continued.
Right.
I'm now arresting you under Section 5 of the Public Order Act. Do you understand?
Oh! Now we're putting the cuffs on you.
Shut
now
up.
you getting booked.
Don't tell her to shut up. Hey, don't tell her to shut up.
Come on, come on.
Stop twisting, will ya?
It's coming this way.
What are you gonna do, pal?
You fucking wanker.
Jump in. There you go.
All right, you cockney prick.
Very good.
Boy, I'm telling you, right there in that patrol. Oh, I'm sorry if I just started screaming. Right there in that patrol car. I'm sorry, they would have turned it. They would have turned that little body cam off and that little right there in that patrol car, and they would have gave it to you right there in that back seat. They would have gave it to you right there in the back seat. I'm telling you. Look it up. There's so many videos. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh, right before the bookings. They if you one of those ones that's giving problems and issues, you don't even have to be aggressive towards them. You could just be verbally aggressive. They will find a chance to put their hands on you after they put the cuffs on you. I'm like, wait a minute. Slip the cuffs off of me real quick, man. Take my cuffs off real quick. You see what I'm saying? If we gonna do this, like, man, it's crazy. But these guys got respect for the people. You know, I respect these officers right here. They just doing their job.
And at the moment,
they did what type of jeans?
the female's been booked in by a custody sergeant. It will probably be that, given the antecedent history, she will be charged and either bail for court or get for court in the morning. But that depends on her antecedent history, and it also depends on how she is with the custody staff as well today. And what we do with this chap also depends on his previous history. Such things as whether he's got criminal record for similar offences.
The boyfriend gets a 12-month conditional discharge for disorderly behaviour. The girl is fined £40, but within days, she's back working the streets.
Oh man, look.
The key part of what we're trying to achieve is being visible to the public, build up relationships with the different communities within the Sheffield city centre area. And by building up those relationships, they can build up knowledge of the different problems facing the community. Current issues include prostitution, begging, street drinking, and street crime. Unless we're out there actually speaking to the public, we're not going to be aware of what their issues are.
Back out on City Patrol, PC Wortley has joined colleague Jim Mumby.
What you been up to anyway?
I'll go begging.
You been begging? Yeah.
I have early on, Lord.
Yeah. You had your drugs today?
Yeah.
How much on a day?
What did he say? You've been banging? You've been begging? What is he saying? Because he asks. I noticed he's been asking everybody that question. What is that? These guys is nice. They just talking to them. They not taking them to jail. Except for the other people. He was running that mouth. And she actually did something crazy like. But she went right back on. She was out there the next day. You see what I'm saying? Like they be nice, and then maybe if they get to like their 4th or 5th warning, it looks like they'll take you in. If it's really that serious. But like, well, at least these two right here is what it looks like. They seem really nice and really fair. Really nice and really fair. See, the U.S. sometimes they'll let you slide depending on the officer. 7 times out of 10, you're gonna meet that type of officer that's gonna take you to jail. He's gonna take you to jail because he's feeling it. You know what I'm saying? He has power and authority. That's how they feel. So it's like, it's kind of unfair, especially in some situations where you're completely defenseless and they try to just still get over you and bully you. Some of them just take you into jail. We call it the bookends out here. Well, that's a city term. That's not like an actual term over here in the U.S. It's a city term. We call it the bookends when you get booked, when you go to jail. You know what I'm saying? You go there. Sometimes they just do that just to extort you. You know, spend a night or two. They'll let you get a phone call later, see you get a bond or something. That's all they want is your bond. So they get the money out of you, and then they put you right back on the streets because they know that you will be back. So they can extort you again out of another bond.
Yeah, is that just to keep yourself going, or is it to get you high? Just to keep your rattle off. How much you earn a week from begging?
You got to spend that last on some food.
So you're trying for 30 quid a day then, aren't you?
No, not even that. 25 quid a day.
25 quid a day, no problem.
But like I say, it's over there all shoplift lads on here at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, you know as well as I know, I've got an habit to feed boys. What would they rather me do? We ask them for a spare change or go home after they've been shopping and find the house has been burgled by me, do you know what I mean?
Right, chaps.
I'll see you in a week, John. They currently say that they're on approximately 30 to £40 a day. Unfortunately, with the habit, you normally have to double what they say, and it could be anything up to £60 onwards that they've got to earn, obviously per day, to try and keep the habit. As John's already explained to us, it's not about keeping the habit, it's about keeping him going, and he needs £60 a day to inject to keep going, just to do the basic functions.
That's
the officers
crazy.
are still looking for a man wanted
You
for
shouldn't
street
have to
robbery.
live like that.
They head to this disused factory that's home to rough sleepers.
It's just here. They're all derelict, and as I say, we've been in this afternoon and we've had a look round, and it's in a very sad state of repair. Unfortunately, it's the same story in every room with needles, and it's a place where we know that people are sleeping rough. As you can see, there's a needle there, half a pull queue, tomatoes, obviously someone's not keen on tomatoes. We've got condoms, we've got needles, we've got milk where someone's obviously been living. Police!
I thought that was blood.
We've currently got two people sleeping in this room here. They're not here at the moment, but as you can see, the bedding's down. There's needles, there's lighters. The hygiene is absolutely awful. As you can see, the floor's dirty. In here, they've been trying to light fire. Absolutely. There's needles, there's lighters. The hygiene is absolutely awful.
Maybe a mirror.
As you can see, the floor's dirty. In here, they've been trying to light fires, presumably just to keep warm.
You couldn't actually sit down or lay down here without having a severe risk of having pin pricks or needle pricks, or you know, there will be human excrement and the like. But it is substantially warmer than actually being on the street or in a doorway.
That's crazy. That is unacceptable,
This is
bro.
probably
Where they at? They need to clean that up.
It did start as good as the open streets, to be honest. I think you'd have to be a 10 out of 10 desperate to I mean, I feel pretty uncomfortable just standing here. I don't think I would sit or
y'all not wearing no
lay
gloves or like a hazard mask or a hazard suit?
As they're leaving, the officers see a man who's been living in the building.
It's your kit in there, isn't it?
Sleeping bags?
Yeah. So how long you been living there?
About a month.
About a month, what's it like?
Cold.
Are you surviving then? Are you getting your money?
Selling big issues and stuff.
You got your badge? Yeah. How much heroin you on a day?
Well,
approximately?
About a tenner.
About a tenner, not double?
No.
Is there anyone else stopping with you in there?
There's a few people there.
How many, roughly?
About three more people there.
But all sleeping in the same room, or you've got different apartments?
Different
they are too honest.
Is it like a bit of a
there.
family then, a community?
Well, yeah, we're quite for each other, talk to each other.
Anyone giving you any hassle there or anything?
No.
No? Get to meet the working girls, they say hello or...
A woman come in with this bloke, and she like opened the door to come into the room.
Yeah.
And you see me, no lady in sleeping bag, and he said sorry and like turned around and went back out.
So they haven't bothered you?
So I thought like she must be a prostitute, but I'm not
sure.
I weren't sure, but I didn't know her, you know.
Heading back into the city centre, the officers get a call on the radio.
Snitching must not be no rule out there. I'm like, wait a minute, he talking about his friend and this and that. Like,
Roger, we'll have a look. Thanks very much, appreciate it.
They're very honest.
There's potentially a beggar on the,
is this how it always
near the
is?
tequila bar, and that was a bit unsteady on his feet, so we'd like to go and have a look at him and just assess what's occurring. There you go. How are you?
Guys.
How much you had to drink today, Sean? You've just had a few. Are you a street drinker? Do you sleep on the streets, or have you got a house to go to?
Number 11.
Will you come to the church with me?
Are you going to go and get some food?
Yeah. But we got to go into the church. We're going to miss it.
All right then. 2 seconds, we'll get him up and he'll be going.
Yeah.
Do you think you'll be able to look after him?
Yeah.
Because we're going to help you up in a minute, and you're going to go along and get something to eat, aren't you? So you can't stop here. How long
no,
have you
I
been
thought that
with
was
Sean,
a shelter.
then?
I thought the church was a shelter.
About 11 years.
About 11 years.
And she was talking about making that.
Nothing current or impending. Total of 41 previous. Most recently for being D&D. April 2003 of us.
Come on then. You're going to have to get up, Sean. Up, so. Are you going to go and get something to eat? Let's see if you can pass the walking test. See you later. Go on, Sean, follow her. Go on then. You don't want to get arrested. Go and get something to eat and we'll get something warm.
He holding it down. He holding it down. He holding it. Oh.
People who have issues in everyday life, who have addictions, who have mental health issues. And the life on the streets is a deprived existence where they're simply existing from day to day, trying to feed the habit if they have a habit. Therefore, it's certainly a priority of South Yorkshire Police to help and support these people wherever necessary.
As the police should. As the police should. Protect and serve your community. You see what I'm saying? Not beat and serve your community, terrorize and manipulate your community. No, I'm joking. That's for some. All the interactions I've had with police were actually good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a cool person, pretty open-minded and respectful. So that's what I received back. So I have nothing to really. But what I see on the internet and what I do see a lot in person, it doesn't go the same way for other people. I don't know if it's their fault or, you know. Thank you for tuning into the video. Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments down below. I wasn't expecting this to be like this. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications on. Thank you for tuning in. We are on the road to big 1,000. You guys have been doing nothing but showing love, and I'm so thankful for that. You see what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments down below anything to react to next. This was highly suggested, and we done checked it off that list. I'm finna catch you on the next one.